Hello there, and welcome to this episode of A Tiny Dot in Space, where I explore the various regions, districts, states, territories, counties, whatever you call the first level of subdivisions of the various countries of planet Earth. I explore these on GeoGuessr, and the objective is, well, threefold. A, to explore and see things I have never seen and probably will never see. And B, hopefully have a good time while doing so. And C, excuse me for a second, C, try to score 25,000 points in GeoGuessr in the region I am playing at any given time. And if I succeed in doing so, well, that region is done for and over with and will not feature again in the series. If I fail to do so, it might feature again at a late date in the series. Today, I'm questioning the wisdom of what I'm doing because I'm moving into Moscow City in Russia. And no, it hasn't got to do with anything about goings on in the world, but basically because I'm a little skint on time. And I just hope that I can finish this within the time I have available to me. But, well, if I fail to do so, I'll just take a break and get on with it at a later stage. So anyways, this is, well, the area that is covered by Moscow City. And as you can see, there are there's a few exclaves here, and I really, really hope that I don't wind up in one of these smaller ones. And even this larger one up here in Zelenograd could be an icky one if we find ourselves there. And, well, it's not like it's huge. It's a bit more than 2,500 square kilometers, so that's not big. But when you look at the population, there's 13 million people living here, and which makes a density of like 5,000 plus people per square kilometers. So it's pretty dense, and so the question will be, how easy to navigate is this thing? I think I will struggle. But then again, you never know. You never know until you try it. So let's see what we get when we start this map. But of course, we're going to make a challenge out of it first. And then we need to deposit the link in a safe spot. Let's see. Right, Moscow, or Moskva, which is the local name. Well, that is, well, I have a feeling that a lot of Moscow might look like this. And just curious about the banner down there. I saw that it said number 14. Well, we can't read that banner anyway. And yeah, that doesn't seem to be a wise way to go. So that one says the 14A. And then there are, let's see, oh, this is going to be in a 16. I have a feeling it's going to be a lot like this, but okay, good. Oh, this could be handy. Let's see. GBOU Szkola. Okay, so this is school number 1929 here. Oh, it even says in English. Well, how about that? Okay, that's handy. So we're on the Borisovskia Grudm, is that what it says? Oh, no, sorry, Prud. Something. So we're on the Borisovskia. I'm going to write this down because I'm getting older and my memory is sort of getting shot. So school 1929, we're on the Borisovskia. We also got a city polyclinic and a children's musical school named after Mr. V. Shabalin. And school number 998 as well. And we got the children's polyclinic number 145. We got the Borisovo I was starting to have a feeling that this place might be called Borisov or something. Borisov. What's this? An Office for Social Protection of the City of Moscow. Brateyevo. Brateyevo. Southern Administrative District. Okay, that could be handy. And Church of the Beheading of the Baptist, of John the Baptist. Okay. So, Brateyevo. Brateyevo. In the Southern Administrative District. I do not think this is a Southern Administrative District. It's probably named for something else. So, let's say that was somewhere down here. Well, there's no end of districts. So could the Southern Administrative District, could that be like really downtown? Let's see. I wonder. The trouble is, I can read. Oh, here we go. Prateyevo. Never mind what I can read. So, yeah, we got the, it's the Prudy. Okay. The Ulica Borisovsky Prudy. Cool beans. Let's see now. So, that's the school 998. 2 bits of it, actually. Let's see, how far away was that then supposed to be? So the 998 is 2 minutes. Let's see. These things look familiar. There's a movie theater. Let's see now. So the road that goes in here bends a little bit. Could be that one. Let's have a look at that. Looks like a useful candidate. And we have the 16B here. Now that does not match. Now this thing does not match. So what could we be then? Yeah, let's head back out onto the road here. There's church straight ahead. That's handy. No, it's not that one, is it? No. Hey, what's that thing? Well, the Borisovsky. Well, this looks like a more... Yes, it's the 16. Yeah. It's the 14A that we saw at the start. Let's see. So that's the 14A. And we are standing right here, aren't we? That should be about right. I think there's a bit of layer misalignment here, but... Well, that's a good start. I like that. Okay, next one. Ooh, this is gonna be a tough one. What's on the other side here then? Let's see, is that... Oh, yeah, okay, so it's a noise screen. Right, so we are on... Not an off-ramp, but... Can we go there? No. Okay, let's see now. Oh, here's a name. Verkhovia. Oh, Verhove. Let's see. Verhove. Verhove. Hmm. Where could that be? We go north. Okay, so there is an off-ramp. Cool. And CNT Verhove. Hmm. Would be nice to have an indicators of which road this is. Okay, so it does have a parallel road, or parallel roads running next to it quite a lot of the time. Let's pop over into the other lane and see if we can see any signs telling us which road we're on. So, but okay, let's go northwestwards. So let's see, we could be like here maybe. Verhove. No. Could also be over here, I guess. Doesn't seem like it. Now we could also possibly, I guess, be over here, but that doesn't really match the layout of the road. And I have to keep a keen eye on the borders here, so I don't start messing about in the surrounding district of Moscow Oblast. Oh, what do we have here? Well, there's a stop there, so, but there was something here. It said Rogozinino. Rogozinino. Is Pervomaiskoye. It's the Vesna restaurant. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. It's Verhove. Verhove Pervomaiskoye. Okay. So we were somewhere around here, weren't we? Let's see. So now we are looking. Yeah, we're on. Tricky one. Let's see. Does that road have a name? Yanvarskaya. Okay, so January, I guess. Trouble is, that name is not listed here. So we'll have to find the Tarasovka, I guess, or the... This must be the Tarasovka then. Yes, this is the Tarasovka. Okay, so the Yanvarska is here. Yeah. Right, and... Ooh, let's see. I think behind that gate we find this road. That seems very likely. So I'm wondering if that shed there is that. The only thing I would like to know is, let's see, next to this house, there's a lower building. That lower building must be that one. So then we got that house. So at least that suggests this is the shed I'm looking at. Let's see, but that's not quite perpendicular to the road we're looking there, I would think. Good. That took a little while. Okay. What do we have here? Taksomotori Park. So 6 Taksomotori Park. And that would be the number of the beast, I think. So when I say the beast, I mean the building. Taksomotorni. Taksomotorni Park. Right. Lendauto or Lendauto. Could that mean something like car rental? Anyways, let's move along. So here we have a Gazprom. Okay. And Roskostra. What? Osago for Police of Casco. Oh, it's an insurance company. Okay. Hey, why did that sign? Yeah, I want to see what that sign says. Okay, we got Mezrayoni Oddel. GIBDDTNR. I think. R. Number 4. There's a lot of abbreviations on that sign. Pogorody Moskva. Could that mean towards Moscow center? Gorod means town or city. Let's see, so here's a Gazprom again. City Mobile, that doesn't help any on the taxi. That was the name I was looking for. Vilkop Auto. Doesn't seem to be very rich on hints, this thing. There's a lot of oformlenia, strachowania. Now, this is starting to look like a stupid way to go. At least we got the Gazprom. And let's see, I guess there's what's on the opposite side of the fence here? An industrial area of some sort. A very industrial area overall. We go northwest. Okay, good. That's a direction that my mind is ready to cope with at the moment. My brain has a habit of, let's see, what does it say? Marino. My brain has a habit of interpreting the first thing I see as northwards, which can be highly inconvenient. Let's see. Complex Optovoi Torgov. Okay, so this should be a shopping center, I think. What does it say on the sign over here? Oh, okay, that's just telling you which lane to to use. So where should we go? Maybe we should go in that direction. Northeast, as that apparently, if I interpreted the sign right, is the direction of Moscow proper. Let's see, there was some signs here. There they are. Oh, I would have loved to be able to read that. But, oh, wait, but maybe I can read that. Nizhny Polya. I think it just says Ulitsa, so unfortunately that doesn't help. And the bus routes, no, that won't be help either. Okay, let's go on. We're on the wrong side of the road for those blue signs telling us what's where. And what's that? Is that like sort of an old water tower for a railroad or something? Nizhny Polya. And is it possible to decipher that sign? Mogtred. No, yeah, that's a GIBDD thing again. Examinationoi rapporti. Okay. Yeah, I think we'll keep on going in this direction. Eventually there will be something. Like that one maybe? No, same again. Okay, that's a major crossroads. And here it says Marina again. Gosh, Dome. So Marina could be the name of a district, could be the name of a shopping mall. Let's see, I don't think we should go north. So let's go. Do we go that way or do we go that way? Let's go south along this road. This might lead us somewhere. Like to that sign there that, yeah, here are several signs. No, you didn't. Ah, okay. I just haven't. Okay, so Nizhny Polya Ulitsa and Verkhnya Polya and Volgogradsky on the M5 center. Volgogradsky. And what does it say on the opposite way? It says Brateyevo. Okay, we've been there. So Brateyevo was down here. Ah, Marino. Okay, here we go. So could we be... no, we're not there on the Pererva. Let's see. Semeni Doctor Pererva. Okay, so here's in Nizhny Polya. And let's see, did we? There's a Torg Marsh Stop Express. Doesn't quite fit with where we came from, does it? Maybe we came from here? No. No, we came up into that thing. There was a lot of walls here. So, Torg Marsh. Yeah, wasn't that the name of the... No, it was Tax Motora. Here's the Gazprom. Here's the Gazprom. And let's see now. But I'm not quite happy. I'm not quite happy with what I'm seeing. So that's the Gazprom left. I'm not happy. Because this facade doesn't match what I'm seeing in the shape of the facade. How old is this footage? 4 years. The Gazprom is here, and then there is whatever is on the other side of this fence. Okay, we're gonna do something here. Let's see. 1, 2, and then there's 1, 2, 3 onto this road on the Pererva. At least this ought to be the Pererva. And we should have... Yeah, we got this long building here, which is that. So all that is good. So from there to there is 3. So that means that 2 is about that far. But I want to say that we're about there. And if we look at this building, if I look north, can't be too far off there. I wasn't. Good. We go on into round number 4, and we are on the Vratni. I can never remember whether that's an T or a Ch. But Projezd. And here it says Corpus 3, Strojenie 1. Okay, so let's just write this down. So that's Vratni Projezd. And it's the number 8 on Corpus 3, Strojenia. Strojenia 1. Okay, we have a start. Let's see if we can find something to follow it up. Looks like we came from here, or at least the car did. And Informatia. Yeah, that makes sense. Can we read anything from this thing? This could be interesting. So let's see. Po adresie Moskwa Wracebny. Jest. Pokrowskoje, Strzeżkiewo, Zilicznik, something, Rajona. That could be interesting. Okay, well, this is a major road. Okay, the direction is more like this one. Wolokolamskoye Chaussee. Okay, now we got something here. Okay, and it is Wolokolamskoye quite... Let's see, what does the city limit... The city limit is here. We're getting this underpass thingy going on here. So I don't think... Let's see... There's a hospital. Hmm. Wolokolamski projezd, but we want quite different projezd. Okay, so we never got the name of the street, did we? And okay, let's have a look at the... There should be the tramway or whatever it is running parallel to this road. Okay, so that starts here and then it wears off. Well, whatever. Could we be here? Vrachebny. Yes, Vrachebny projezd. That was the one we was in. Okay, so it is a... Okay, so it is a ch. We were over at number 8, which should be here. 8 Corpus 3. Strayanev 1. Just have a look around here. Yes, we should be here. Let's see. Okay, this one is an icky one, but the placement should be right. Good. Final round. Okay, we'll just have a look here if there's anything. No. Reski, photo, oh boy. Imperial fresco. Wjezd z katalogami. Check our catalog or something, I guess. Okay. Oh, we got the main road right off the bat. That's good. Can be a little tricky to find this one, though, I think. Even if we catch which highway this one is. Mosru. Okay. That could be interesting. The Miata Lounge. Rybolov. No sign of any streets or road signs there, but if we can read this blue thing down here, and we also... Oh, okay. Proletarsky Prospect. That... With that sort of name, that has to be pretty... Proletarsky Prospect. With a name like that, it has to be a pretty significant street, because that's the sort of name that they would give the streets during the Soviet era. And then it is what it says on these blue guys over here. Well, we got school number 904. At least that was legible. Other than that, I don't think there's much I can read out of that sign. Nah. There's also school number 2000. Both. So how does that work? The 904 school in 2 directions and the 2000 school in another. And what does it say here? It says Gorod. No, I can't read that. Okay, so no signs that way, it seems to me. That might tell me anything. Let's see, and this road is going this one has a decent direction for that. But that's not it, unless we are even further inside the city. You would think that a Proletarsky Prospect would be like almost right downtown. Prospect Mira. Nope. Okay, let's handy. Okay, Luganskaya Ulitsa, Rostov-na-Donu. Okay, that's far. And Kavkazsky Boulevard. Okay, Kavkazsky. So Kavkazsky Boulevard, but M4. I know we had that at least. There's the M4. Now let's see if we can find the prospect. And how far down? There's the Proletarsky Prospect. And it doesn't... Actually, that's a pretty short one. Well, short-ish. Let's see, we're on the bit that goes northwest. So that means we're around here. Yeah, that looks about right. Let's see. I'm going to guess that we're there for now. Now, just need to... Let's see. The Miata Lounge Signal. It's probably over here. Yep. This is this one. You see the facade. Let's see. Go back to start. Move out onto the road. There it is. So this should be the first of these apartment blocks here. I'm fairly certain that it is. Now, we plonk the market down there, because this is the intersection in between the apartment blocks. And then we have that building over there, and another hiding behind the trees here. So that should be correct. Is it? It is indeed. Ha. Okay, what can I say about that? It was moderately difficult. So the challenge is in finding out which area you are in. Once you find the area, it's not that hard. But finding the area can be quite a task. And why is this group of spots down here? I would have loved to go proper downtown, but I guess you can't have it all. But yeah, that was still quite interesting, at least. And it's a 25k round, which I'm always very happy with. So that is Moscow City done for this series. And I'm glad you're still with me here on a tiny dot in space. And I hope you'll join me for the next episode when it's up. Until then, bye-bye.